Hey everyone, today we are taking an old plenum and we're replacing it with a new upgraded APS plenum. Here is the new APS. You'll need the APS cover, which includes the sensor, the bracket, and the harness. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we are going to remove this old style plenum. And to start, we are going to remove it from the bin manager. Okay, we're going to remove the pressure sensor hose from the old plenum off of the master controller. And now we are going to remove it out of the back of the MBM, off of the 2-wire right here. And we're going to grab the right tool. Okay, now we're going to pull it down through the box. Out of this. Okay, now that we've removed the pressure sensor and the 2-wire from the bin manager box, we are going to remove it from the J-clips on the side of the bin. Okay. And now we are going to remove the actual plenum sensor. It's held on by 2 Tech screws right here and here. Okay, now we're ready to upgrade it to the APS plenum. Okay, now we have our new hole and we have our bracket. We're going to take the cover. We're going to take this sensor right here and make sure it's in here. As you can see, it fits snugly like that. Then you're going to take a screwdriver and it's a half turn. Do not over tighten. Like so. And we're going to do the same with this side. Okay. And we're going to take this and we're going to put it directly in this hole and line it up. Make sure you can see that the padding is covering the hole on the top and bottom and sides perfectly. Center it up, and now we're going to put a Tech screw here, and we're going to put a Tech screw along with a J-clip here. I'm going to do that now. Okay, as you can see, it's nice and snug. Now we're going to put the harness on. With the harness, you got to be vigilant on lining up this right here. And within this APS cover right here, you can see right here is a groove. And if you look actually below here, you will see a groove that you line up with this harness right here. You'll feel it slide up and you just push up. You'll take this plastic nut and then hand tighten it right here. After you do that, just gently pull on it to make sure that it is secure. And then when doing the harness now, we want to create a loop here so when it rains or whatnot, and also it does not pull on the harness does not pull on the APS, to have a little extra slack here. Secure it like that. Then we're going to work our way up. And we're going to put a J hook up here as well, which I'm going to do right now. Okay, now that we've got the APS plenum all hooked up, we're just going to do the finishing touches. We just ran our harness up the side of the bin. Now we're going to put it in the box. First we're going to put this nut through. And then we're going to put this in here. Get it started. And we're going to feed it in right here. Be very careful of all these live wires when you're doing this. See, we've got it down in here now. And push it up in a little more. You're still going to give it a little bit of a slacking droop Tighten that back up. Okay. And now we're going to put the Phoenix clip on. Tighten it up. Again, give it a little pull to make sure it's in there good. Then we're going to plug it back in. Now our final step is to take putty, and we're going to plug in here. And we're going to change the configuration from a plenum to a APS. Okay, now that you've opened putty, you're going to go to number 1, configure cables, and you're going to go to 0, local DC. As you can see right now on number 2, it's reading as a plenum. We're going to hit number 2. Now we're going to be upgrading it to A, APS plenum. So we're going to put A, enter. You've gotten your verification by saying updated configuration, pressing A key to continue. Perfect. So now we're going to just basically check and query and make sure the sensors are reading, and then you're good to go.